Before we get this video started, I just want to say it has no script. This is a video from the heart about the Bengals fans. If any of you guys are watching, thanks for watching first. Second, this is going to be a video about what the team is going to look like, what may happen for the next 2 weeks. This is going to be talking about before the draft, so let's just get into it. First, before I want to start off by saying my name is Paul Jr. I am a fan of the Cincinnati Bengals ever since 2013, when AJ Green, I saw a clip of AJ Green. I also went to a Bengals versus Chiefs game in Arrowhead, I believe 2013 and 2012, and I became a Cincinnati Bengals fan. This team is changing. We got Jamar Chase contract coming up next year. T. Higgins just got franchise tagged about a week ago. The first free agent that's been franchise tagged, $21 million, guaranteed this year, 1 year. I want to start off by talking about T. Higgins. Right now, there is a time where we don't know what's going to go on. We don't know if he's going to get traded during free agency, get traded during the draft. We could use T. Higgins to bump up in the first round. Let's say I saw this like little mock thing where we trade him to Arizona for some reason. We get the 4th overall pick, and we get Marvin Harrison Jr. or we get Brock Bowers. I think trading up for the number 4 and get Brock Bowers is a dumb idea. I would love Brock Bowers. I really think that would really fill our tight end need for this team, but I think it's not going to happen. That's a possibility. I think there's also another possibility that T. Higgins we just don't get him into contract extension, and next year he walks away in free agency. That's also another possibility. 3, we trade him to a different team for a first or second round. If I know the Bengals, we'll probably get a second round in return. Well, I would ask for it first if we had to trade him, but I don't know. My personal belief in what I think is going to happen is we're going to get a contract extension done. We just saw Chris Jones get a massive extension earlier tonight. I think we're going to get that before free agency starts. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. I hope it happens. I think that's what's going to happen. If we can't get a long-term contract done because we got the Jamar Chase deal coming up, honestly, you trade him. Trade him to a team that needs a wide receiver, get a first-round pick in return, maybe get a player. I don't know. Next on the agenda, I want to talk about Joe Mixon and Tyler Boyd. 2 long-term Bengals that have been here for 5+ years. Boyd, 2013. Joe Mixon, since 2016 when we drafted him, got a lot of flack because he was coming off the Oklahoma incident. There was a rumor and a / report, tweeted actually by Mr. Dave or Dob, I can't remember what his Twitter is. He tweeted that Bengals are expected to release Joe Mixon, then slowly deleted it after 3 minutes. Then other that secondary NFL reports on Twitter were tweeting about it. I don't know what's gonna happen with Joe Mixon. We've done this for the last 2 years with Joe Mixon. Talking about, are we going to release him? Are we going to get another running back? That's something we need to talk about. Second, with Tyler Boyd, it's kind of obvious that he will be gone during free agency. It's sad to see because he's a longtime Bengal. I love Tyler Boyd. I love what he's done for the city. I love what he's done for the team. But I think that it's time to go. Obviously, we got 2 star wide receivers in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and we can't get all 3. I would love if we got somehow, but Tyler Boyd's definitely a wide receiver too on someone else's team. Next, I want to talk about free agency. I think with the safety market definitely now bumping up, we're gonna get a free agent. Justin Simmons. I would love to get him. I don't know what his contract is worth and what we need to pay for him, but I think that's what we should get. I want Chris Jones, and I know people are saying, "Oh, there was no way in hell Chiefs were gonna let Chris Jones go." I thought there was a possibility because everything in life is not certain, but they re-signed him earlier tonight, or technically yesterday, depending on when this video comes out. There's always rumors about Derrick Henry coming to Cincy. Saquon Barkley, I saw one that was up there to come to Cincy. I don't think Saquon or Derrick Henry is going to come. There's another one that I personally joke about is that Aaron Donald comes to Cincinnati. It would be wild, but I don't think the Rams will never ever do that in their lives. Tight end we could fill for positions. We got CJ Uzomah, former Bengal that got released by the Jets. Hayden Hurst from the Panthers that got released by the Panthers. We got Brock Bowers. We could get him in the draft, but I think he's going to be taken in the top 10. Wide receivers, we really don't need any. Obviously, we got 2 stars. We need to figure out what we're going to do with T. Higgins. And then we got to figure out Jamar Chase's extension. Defense, I think, honestly, the defensive line, we could get another top-tier defensive line in free agency. I don't know who's on the market right now. I know a lot of people from Buffalo got cut. That's one. Quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's doing fine. There's a photo earlier of him walking in the UFC pay-per-view. Looking fine. No wrist thing on his arm. That's great. But yeah. This team is the future. Within the next 2 weeks will definitely change. It's definitely going to be the different Bengals. We do this every year. What the Bengals will do, I don't know. I hope that it's a good free agency. I know we're going to lose some people like we do every year. Jesse Bates and Von Bell and Hayden Hurst last year really sucked. 3 star players, honestly, in my opinion, that I wish we got Jesse Bates a long-term extension, but it didn't happen. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think, what the Bengals are going to do, and what your team is going to do during free agency. It's going to be a wild week for every NFL team. Let me know what you guys are going to do. Please do not like, please do not subscribe. I appreciate you guys for watching, though. Anyway, have a good night.